Today I'll be working on a 2014 Chevrolet Express G3500.
The truth.
So if you guys saw my YouTube short from the other day, you'll know that I've been having an issue with my headlights. So let's see if we can figure out what it is. Now, I noticed the other day when I was leaving, the position of my headlights, you can see this one's about at this line. Come over here and this one is way below it. That's when I noticed how bad this headlight was loose. So let's go ahead and fix that. Let's go ahead and pop the hood. Now, trying to figure out what caused it, I actually see that there's two screws, one right here, and there's one down. I don't know how well I can see it. That one right there. They are not in the headlight anymore. They have popped out. Let me see if I can show you the passenger side really quick. But you can see how it's in that little metal clip there of the headlight assembly, and that's what actually holds it in place. There are adjustment screws, so you can raise or lower the headlight or move it left and right. But my driver's side one is no longer in those little metal clips. So I gotta adjust it and try and get it back in those little metal clips, and it should hold the headlight right in place so it doesn't do this anymore. Well, I got it to clip in up here and over here, but as you can see, it still moves around a bit. So when I was looking at the passenger side, there's actually a spring that goes in down here. Let's see if I can get it to focus. A spring that goes back behind this screw and holds it back there. I'll show you on the passenger side really quick. You can kind of see it down in there. There's a spring right there, and that pretty much holds the bottom of this headlight assembly in place. So mine has gone missing. So it looks like I might have to make a trip by a junkyard and see if I can find a new one. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure the Chevy 1500s, the 2500, and the 3500 vans all have that same kind of headlight assembly. So finding a new spring should be fairly easy, as long as I can find one of these at a junkyard. All right, so we just got to Blue and Gold Auto Salvage. Let's see if they have what I need. I'm out here at the junkyard, and I found an express van. It's got a little spring that I need to fix my headlight. So let's go ahead and get that out of there. All right, and there it is. That's what holds your headlight, at least the bottom of the headlight, into place. So let's go put this on our van. All right, now we're back at the house. I'm gonna try and install my little spring. So I was looking, and there's a spot. Let's see if I can zoom in on it. There's a spot right there where it's gonna hook into. There's two little slots cut out of the area, and your hook is basically gonna go in one slot and then come out the other and just gonna hold it in place. And then your other end is gonna extend out and hook onto the bottom of your headlight down here. I'm gonna go ahead and hook it in on the back down in here, and then I'll just kind of rest it and then come in with my needle nose, pinch it, and then hook it to the light. I'll show you that in just a second. But it's kind of hard to show you what's going on down here because there's only just enough room for like my hand to get in. There we are. Now you can see it resting right inside that hole. So I'm gonna reach through, and I'm gonna grab it with a pair of needle nose and bring it out front to connect to the light. So after fighting with the pair of needle nose, I'm deciding to try and use a pick with like a hook on it, try and grab the spring and pull it out, because the needle nose don't fit too well in the little gap between the bumper and the headlight. So change it up, maybe it'll work better with the pick. We'll see. Alright, now the pick worked really well. I don't know how well it's going to focus down here, but I got the hook to hook onto the bottom part right where the screw's at for the headlight, so it's holding it in place. And then our 2 adjustment screws are holding it over here, but it's not going anywhere now. That's good. I'll show you what the projection looks like on the garage here in just a minute. And now both my headlights are at the same level again. Well, I hope this video helped. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down in the comment section below and I'll try and answer them as soon as I can. If you enjoyed the background music that's in the video, please check out the artist's SoundCloud. Link is in the description.